Because to me, it just looked like another unremarkable action movie than a guy trying to get his wife back.
His wife?
I think so. I think that's the plot.
No. Different. You're thinking of a different movie.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are. That one's about an FBI agent. That one's called...
Okay, well, this doesn't disprove my point at all.
It just proves that they happened to show these two back to back. But that one was called The Rookie. No.
It was with Remy Malek or whatever.
Yeah, it is. But that's not
the Amateur. That's what it's called. It's all the same. That's also... When you were saying The Accountant is out, I was confusing it with The Amateur. It was the Letterboxd review of The Amateur.
What do you mean? Right there. Why is this dumb? I always talk down.
That's crazy. Because now it's going to get all your breaths.
That's okay.
It's not.
It's fine. I breathe out.
It's fine for you. It's not fine for me.
It's fine for you.
It's not. I promise you.
Did you record?
I think we're recording. Where's this?
I trust it.
I don't.
I trust it.
Get out of your seat.
My feet really hurt. Like a pregnant lady.
Okay, this just isn't gonna work.
Why?
Look at it.
What do you mean? What? Oh, is she sagging?
She is sagger.
Wait, well then twist her.
It's already pretty twisted. Also, this is loose.
Twist it. Bop it. You know, you could just...
It's not... I don't know. I think I biffed it at some point or another.
Jeez, that does look broken.
Yeah. Well, I think I unscrewed it one time. And I guess it's not supposed to do that. Even though it should.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird.
I don't want to set up a clamp.
Don't. What was I going to say?
I don't know.
I had a whole bit.
We're out of steam for this fucking podcast.
I don't think we are.
You don't think so?
I come here every week with fresh ideas.
Okay,
I'm
giving up on this. I'll hold the fucking microphone. I don't want this to break.
Yeah, that looks really messed up. Shoot. JCS.
Oh yeah.
So you know the whole JCS kerfuffle?
So this was what the topic was last week that Javi forgot, and he texted me about it the minute he left the door.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, JCS. For those that don't know, it's the
criminal psychology guy.
The criminal psychology channel. And they make pretty good stuff normally. But
last time it was bad.
Well, so
what do you think happened?
I give up on this. Okay. So the last time they have a long history.
And you say I mess with the audio equipment.
They have a long history of fucking uploading shit and taking it down and then
like getting on YouTube remove them.
Yeah, and they also have they have a Patreon, but then they also have
they're what I would call a fussy creator.
They are a fussy creator.
You know what I mean?
And it's like,
you're fussy, dude.
For some of it's like personal, it's like YouTube drama in a way. Like all that shit of oh, my video got taken down. Hey, at YouTube on Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck is this? Blah, blah, blah. And it's it's YouTube drama in a way. And it's and then other creators will be like, what the fuck? They took it down.
Why?
Yeah. What is this about the quality? That's so curious. Okay.
But to be fair, he puts out bangers usually.
Usually, yes.
But every 2 to 3 videos or something out of this world that he's
I'll say
because his channel got deleted, that's what it was. Remember that?
There was that. They also get deleted, the videos.
Yeah.
They're sometimes uploaded to a separate channel. Sometimes he has a Patreon or whatever. I don't know. And so it's like, man, my audio is going to be horrible for me to deal with.
Why? Because you're moving in and out?
No, because I'm not on a stand. And so it'll just be inconsistent and harder to noise gate. Whatever.
What do you think I just said?
What?
Because you're in and out?
No. Well, okay. Yes.
Yeah.
I saw in and out as only part of the issue.
Okay.
Yeah, this is really broken.
Yeah, dog. I don't know what the hell's up with that.
Maybe like the screws got warped or something. You know?
I don't know.
Whatever. But so because of so there's a new one that came out.
Mm-hmm.
Like as of recording, this is my camera. I'm so used to it being there. As of recording 9 days ago, I think. And so I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch this on stream. But then I was like, procrastinate stream per usual. And so then I'm like thinking about it and I'm going through and I'm trying to rewatch some of the.
I think things are rapidly deteriorating every time you touch that. I think you should just let it be.
I was trying to move it out of the way. So.
Yeah, but you keep disconnecting your train of thought, and now this part of the episode is going to take much longer than it needs to.
Okay, you have no leg to stand on being the motherfucker who distracted me from talking about the Minecraft movie for like 15 minutes.
About what was that? Why?
Because you were just like, hey, it's funny. Huh, you don't have a train of thought. I like disrupting your train of thought as much as I can. Huh, you should eat those chicken nuggets. Puh, don't waste food. Go get some salt and pepper. Can I have hot sauce, by the way? As you.
That was me.
But so I was revisiting some of the old ones.
Right.
And just watching them back.
Which one's your favorite? I think Dahlia Dippolito is pretty good.
I haven't gotten to her on the rewatch.
Really?
Yeah.
She's crazy and from Florida.
I always watch Stephen McDaniel.
Is that the guy with the van?
No. Stephen McDaniel is the one who killed his neighbor.
Who what?
Killed his neighbor in the apartment. Do you not have your hearing aids in?
Oh, his female neighbor.
His female neighbor.
And he went on TV.
And then he went on TV, and then in the interrogation room, he practically sat entirely still for an hour and a half. I don't know what blood is doing.
What was the name of that one?
The one I was just describing?
Oh, The Bizarre Case of Stephen McDaniel.
Yeah.
It's a good video.
Yeah, that's my...
Something about Casey's also... Jennifer's Solution got turned into a Netflix series.
Okay, I've watched something about Casey. I'm like a fourth of the way through Chris Watts. I saw...
That one is nuts.
Yeah. I saw the Nicholas Cruz one.
Pretending to be crazy.
Yeah. What else did I see? I saw the like lady cop one that like killed her ex-boyfriend's
Oh, but then
wife.
got like the DNA came back on her?
Yeah, like 20 years later, and she's doing crazy
Stephanie Lazarus.
Yeah, and she's doing crazy facial expressions.
That was good though.
What?
The facial expressions were
It's entertaining, yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's certainly entertaining.
What is expected here?
And then what was some of the other ones?
The Russell Williams one is crazy.
Which one is that?
That's the Colonel.
Oh, I haven't gotten to that one.
The guy on the base.
I watched Christmas with whoever it was. The Christmas one about the guy who's killed his wife because he didn't want to pay for what the fuck is it? It's like a Scottish... No, it's a guy pretending to be Irish. Cliff something. Christmas with Cliff, I think it's called.
What? I don't know that one.
Yeah.
Is that on the other JCS channel?
No, it's on the main one.
I don't think so.
Maybe they deleted it, but...
Christmas with Cliff. I'll look it up.
I don't know. Type in... I know... Whenever I do these rewatches, I normally watch Hassan watch them. Just because it's more entertaining. But you could... If you type in Hassan Christmas with Cliff...
Yeah, it's a re-upload.
Oh, well, they did upload it at one point.
They deleted it. I just want the whole video. Oh, somebody re-uploaded it. Great.
Yeah, I watched that one. Okay, but I'll say so. The thing is that more recently, their last one they uploaded was like I
But
didn't
they've
see
since
it.
deleted it.
They've since they deleted it after only like a day or two,
Yeah.
or maybe less. But it was like they have a very iconic narrator who's great. They
Right.
used an AI version of him. Now I'll get back to that. But then they also had it so that like halfway through, he's like, okay, and then here's this other narrator to explain this part.
Yeah.
And it was another AI voice. And I think they've done that like once before, but it not being an AI voice, like actually another person who maybe was more
Right.
qualified or whatever the hell. But then I guess it did it like again to maybe someone else. I don't know. But apparently like the script was seemingly AI written and all this kind of shit. And so they got a huge backlash and took it down after like a day or two or something. And this was in what, December, I think.
Yeah, he has a whole nother channel called JCS with big spaces.
Yeah, J space C space S. And so I think on there he has a Patreon, and so he releases ones on Patreon first, and then after they've been out for a certain amount of time, then he puts them on that channel.
Yeah,
And so
Interrogation Camp of Alec Manassian is a really good one.
And so those are ones that are like more likely to get dinged by the system, I think.
Yeah.
Because of like topical, like I think the prince, whichever one of the princes was a pedophile, that's on that channel. But so there was that video, the one that was like entirely AI made, and people really didn't fuck with it. And so then whatever, as per their normal selves, they were like completely went silent for like, I guess 4 months. And then they dropped this new one. And so I was like seeing it, I looked at it, and I was like, oh, there's a new JCS. People are saying that they got the original narrator back.
Yep.
They're saying that, or there's a comment from them in the comments kind of apologizing for the previous one.
I can read it.
And I was like, oh, okay, this kind of looks interesting. And then, but as I was procrastinating watching it, I noticed no like reaction streamer or YouTuber watched it. Like no one was touching it, which was unusual because normally people eat that shit up.
Right.
And so, I mean, I don't know, maybe fucking XQC watched it because he's desperate and he'll get whatever. I think this is the solution to feeling burnt out about the podcast. I just need to go full lounge mode and hold the microphone, and then I'm Biggie chilling.
Yeah, the guy, he said, sorry for letting you guys down. The channel wasn't sold and we haven't quit. We've just been dealing with some outside YouTube related stuff.
What's the name of that video?
It's called Husband Tries to Act Sad. We'll make it up to you and start putting out consistent content if you're willing to give us a second chance. But in any case, love goes out to you all. Still can't believe you got us this far.
So I haven't watched that yet.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good.
And I honestly don't know if I will.
Why?
Because I don't know. I'll have to look at it. Yeah, no one is reacting to it, which is crazy to me. And I don't know why. Because I refuse to believe that they single-handedly lost that much goodwill by just the one AI video. But, oh no, XQC watched it. And Destiny. And some motherfuckers.
Real.
But not like the same people that used to watch it. Anyway, I don't know. I was like curious, and so I was looking at, or no, I happened to see a Reddit thread about it that was like shitting on their apology. And I was like, huh, why are people shitting on the apology? And I looked, and they were just like, they felt like it was a non-apology that they didn't like really touch on. I don't remember what it was.
Okay.
But like all this kind of stuff. And so that then made me curious about like people's thoughts on the video. And I don't know. It just seemed very like people had like a kind of like it was more of the same. And I think that's an easy trick to fall into with the JCS stuff. And I think JCS does it better than a lot of crime YouTubers. But it's like at a certain point, it's just like another fucking case of someone killing their wife or husband or whatever. And you're just watching them being interrogated. And it's like, okay. And
But
it's just, It's just like true crime. But I think what's interesting about some of JCS's best content is when it's like truly like not like the clickbait, the unique case of blah, 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 but when they're like actually crazy. Like Stephen McDaniel sitting there silently for an hour and a half, or like how the detective broke into Nicholas Cruz's head, or like all this shit, or like the lady cop and how they like had to use it so that it was like kind of in a way that they could use the footage while giving her a false sense of security and all this shit. And I don't know. People were saying it was just like a filler episode. And I was like, oh, that's kind of lame. Maybe I'll still watch it. I don't know. But then I went and I watched the one before the AI one, like the fully AI one. I watched the one. It's in like I don't know. It's in like some.
Sarah thinks she's going home later.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
I watched like 10 minutes of it maybe, and I realized that that's also an AI narrator.
You think?
Yeah. Apparently the narrator, like the person gave permission for it, but like it kind of feels stilted in a way and like not quite right. And so it like took me out of it because I was like, oh, like this kind of blows. And so I think it's, I don't know. I think JCS is a great entry point into like true crime YouTube because they truly, at least some of their best videos are truly what feels like some of the best true crime videos on YouTube. Yeah. But I feel like at a certain point, it's just like these are all cases that have been covered by a lot of people. And there's like 30 YouTube videos talking about each of these crime cases. And so like, unless you're bringing something unique to the table, which JCS used to do, or like certainly has previously.
Right.
It just kind of feels like more of the same. It's just like, you're just, like, you know, like it feels like a generic story, and like you could accuse that they're just using AI to like write up these scripts and it's generic, and maybe they are, maybe they aren't. But like, I think also it's like, okay, you actually need to like show why this is interesting other than just this is a person who killed their husband or something.
Right.
And so I don't know. And so that's why I think one of the criticisms I remember of the comment was how they said more consistent uploads. And people are like, I don't know. I saw both sides of responses to that. People are like, what the fuck? This is a bad response because like he hasn't posted on his Patreon in like a year. And so I guess that's kind of fucked because you're paying, you're wanting constant updates and stuff. But then on the opposite side of the coin, I also saw people saying like, who gives a shit about consistent uploads? Like we just want good ones. We want like strong banger ones. And I kind of agree. I think that like if they went a year in between releasing episodes, but always had a banger, which they like kind of had, that was the case for like a year or so during COVID.
Yeah.
Like I would much rather prefer that because then it would be like, holy fuck, yes, new JCS. Like it's guaranteed gonna hit rather than like, all right, it's just another true crime YouTube video.
Yeah. Problem is he's got so much competition now.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
People are like who genuinely are using AI for everything.
Yeah, but I think to a certain degree it weeds itself out. I think there is a certain level of je ne sais quoi in human made stuff that people will just be drawn to more than AI.
Yeah.
And so like if you covered the same material and one is an AI going over it and one is a human, if you're the human and you're genuinely putting your proper effort into it and your own like humanity into it, your creativity, all this kind of shit, then it will surpass the AI one definitely in terms of quality. And I think people will in some undescribable way be drawn to it. It's just a question of getting there.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right.
I'm always right.
Always. Never wrong.
Big chillin'.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Switch 2 is going to be $879,000. You still going to do your pre-order? Were you going to pre-order?
I was going to pre-order, but they paused pre-orders.
They paused pre-orders, I know.
I don't know. They haven't set a new price yet. And I wouldn't be, I don't know when the fuck they are. Because like, I mean, I'm trying to do another Jake Knight show and like on the tariffs. And that was the whole idea. But it's like literally every single day it takes me. It changed. Yeah, it's crazy.
Didn't they just unpause some of them or pause some of them?
They paused all the EU ones, or like they paused all of them, I think.
But I thought specifically on tech.
Yeah, but then with China, Trump said yesterday, I think, that his crazy like fucking 150% tariff, whatever the hell it is at this point, I think 140 maybe, like it's not gonna apply to like chips and processors and units and shit. And so it's like, okay, great, love that. I mean, that's good,
right?
But what the fuck was all this then? Like,
I just kind of think he goes into a room and just like whips his cock out.
No, he does. That's definitely what he does. He's all vibes based.
Yeah,
he's all vibes based. That's what
you think. Tim Cook was in his ear? Didn't Tim Cook go to his inauguration?
Tim Cook did. Zuckerberg did. Like all the tech CEOs did. Yeah, like all the fucking chill billionaires did, except for like Warren Buffett, I think. And because he's like famously always not in politics.
Yeah. Keeps them going, keeps them afloat. Berkshire Hathaway, man.
I don't know, man. It's a fucking madhouse up there. It's truly ridiculous. It's like
there was a job that I was considering taking, but it was in DC, so I take it.
Yeah, I mean, Luke's going to DC this fall, and I'm like,
this fall?
Yeah,
or the summer?
The fall. He has some like internship there or like study abroad
so he's
program.
Taking a year off.
No. It's like as part of a school, like a journal politics thing in DC. He's like working with a senator or some shit. Ed Markey. I don't know. I guess that's the senator. How we gotta do hobby shit.
Anyways, back to it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to DC this fall.
Doing what?
I don't know. He's helping out Ed Markey.
Who's that?
I think a Massachusetts senator. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know either. I was like, I recognize that name. I couldn't tell you who. He was telling me about this last night. I don't know.
I have a bunch of friends who work for senators.
Yeah.
Stop doing it.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're all going to be corrupt when you're senators anyways.
Yeah.
Kind of how it rolls.
Dude,
that's the cool part about going to Harvard, though.
I think it's
leverage
like
on senators.
I saw there's like record levels of low confidence in politicians in White House and Washington D.C. and stuff now. Recent. It's also like because I was doing a tiny bit of research, like the huge stock spike rally after Trump paused the tariffs for most of the world.
All the insiders.
Yeah, I mean, not even that, but it makes sense why there would be a rally. It's because, like, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, the insiders pre-traded it, though. Did you see the spike?
But, like, so people are celebrating this as like, oh my God, it's one of the biggest rallies since World War II. And it's like, okay.
But you're down 45% just because you went back up another 10%.
Yeah, it's that. But then also, if we look at all those other rallies, it's like, what? I don't know. It depends on if you're looking at Dow or S&P or whatever. But it like varies from being like number 19 out of 20 or like maybe 7 or whatever. And it's like rank. But it's like if you look at all of those other ones, they are directly correlated with recessions, depressions, or stock market crashes. Literally all of them.
Black Monday,
2008, COVID recession, Great Depression, like all this shit. It's all of them. It's like, okay, yay. Wow. We had a huge rally. Bounce. Yeah. That only means good things.
In one of my interviews last week for a very large bank was the day that Trump paused the tariffs for 90 days. I was doing my interview. I was talking about models and I was doing an analysis on an asset allocation. He pauses this MD pauses the interview, looks at his phone and he goes, I'm just pause the 90 day the tariffs for 90 days. He looks at me and he goes, all right, you got 2 minutes. How are you changing this to deal with the change in tariffs?
Oh, that's clever.
And so I had 2 minutes to put together an entirely new asset allocation based on, because all of my stuff was based on, oh, the tariffs are here.
Yeah.
Here's how I change it.
Yeah.
And then he goes, he just paused it. You got 2 minutes. Honestly, I killed it, but like,
yeah. Damn.
But what a crazy day. Thanks, DJT, for either getting me the job or making me shit bricks.
It's truly crazy. It doesn't make any sense. And it's like, I don't see how at like on this trajectory, we don't have some kind of like economic recession or shit.
No, I'm certain of it.
Even if all these tariffs are poof now gone, it's like, holy shit, the volatility of the market of everything in the past month has been like so absurd that it's like, people naturally will be like, shit, this is scary. I'm going to like not spend as much and consolidate more and like be a little bit more frugal because everything is fucking wild. And then everything will start slowing down. And then
that'll be,
and then that's how you get recession. That's how it happens. And so it's like,
I also think that we've just shot our credibility with the world.
Oh yeah.
And so I don't think we'll see as much trade.
It's crazy how like we did have we left NATO?
No.
I know Trump wants to leave NATO. It'd be so funny.
Why though? I just don't get why.
I don't know. It's like, we're going to leave the organization that thinks we're the coolest people ever, that we're the president of. It's like, that's crazy. But
also, we started it.
Yeah, we started it and we maintained it because it supports us. And it's like, from a hegemonic power perspective, I don't see the purpose of it.
Yeah.
But, or of leaving it, I mean. But like, the fact that it was like Canada proposed to the EU, like, we should form some sort of coalition against economically where I'm in charge. Us at Canada. And the EU is like, I don't know, maybe they're in talks to it, maybe they're not.
I think their conservative leader guy is hilarious.
But the fact that it's even happening in the first place, it's ridiculous. Yeah, we've obliterated all of our credibility. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. It doesn't matter. It's like,
it's bad when companies have more credibility than governments.
Yeah, I guess.
Isn't that crazy?
I don't know, man.
People have more trust in companies than they do.
Yeah. Well, companies are people, thanks to Citizens United. So,
you have LinkedIn.
Are you going to ask me to follow you on LinkedIn so you can have more LinkedIn connections?
Did I already talk about connections? Yes. Oh, but do you have LinkedIn?
I do.
You do?
I do.
You do?
I do. You're going to send me a LinkedIn thing. You're going to say, you have to do it within 24 hours or else it doesn't count. And I'll say, okay. And then I'll forget about it.
Oh, that's not how that works, but
I'm pretty sure that's what happened last time.
No. I got my 500 connections. I'm good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just can't believe you have it. What does it say?
I don't know. It's like bare bones is all hell. It's like a student at Emerson.
Oh, yeah. You just haven't. I sent you a request. You just haven't.
I know.
Oh, you do?
We already did this.
Oh, I have a very short memory.
Yeah.
LinkedIn is such a weird platform.
Man, I fucking hate the job economy.
Why?
It's just so gross.
Why?
It feels gross to me.
What feels gross about it?
Like all this
Everybody
shit.
Just bragging.
LinkedIn, Indeed, fucking Emerson has their own knockoff version called Handshake. It's like all this like self-aggrandizing. Connection. Oh, look at our company. It's so fucking awesome and cool. And you'll have the most revolutionary experience of your life. By the way, we're paying you less than minimum wage. It's like sick. Love that.
Who's getting paid less than minimum wage?
What?
Who's getting paid less than minimum wage?
No, not actually. But like we're still paying you like fuck all and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like this is all goofy. This is all crazy. Something's got to give in society. We're at a point where something's got to fucking give. Question is what? What gives? Am I right? Hell yeah.
Probably the government.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, it's some fucking.
God, man.
I loved all the jokes though about someone in a Zelda shirt assassinating Trump.
50 years, right? Since our last one.
What? Assassination?
You said it, not me.
I mean, if we're talking presidential, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, I think it'd be really funny if someone in a Zelda shirt fucking snipes his ass.
Why Zelda?
Because that was the whole joke, is that all the Nintendo fans are going to be after him now that the Switch 2 is paused.
Did you see Elon Musk playing video games?
Yeah, on that huge monitor. He's moving it. Oh, no, you're talking about a different time. You're talking about him on the airplane, right? And all the chat messages?
Yes.
Yeah, this was great. He was like on some fucking Path of Exile.
Because he was trying to prove that like Starlink was the greatest, right?
He was doing it as a marketing thing because he was on a plane and he was playing at the same time. And so Starlink's so cool and live streaming and blah, 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 blah. And I assume also to prove his gamer cred, even though we all know he's fucking lying about it and he's admitted to it. But so he was playing, I don't know, like Path of Exile or Age of Calamity or some shit. And then people just start spamming the chat. They
started changing their names. Like Elon is not loved or something like that.
Yeah, they were saying like, how does it feel to know that you're going to die alone? Or like shit like that. Or like,
hi, but their names were different. Their gamer tags were
hi, this is Ashley St. Clair, which is I think one of his baby mamas. And they're like, this is the only way I can contact you for child support payment. Please pay me. And like all this shit. And then apparently he rage quit on like a tutorial boss because he failed it.
What was the name of the gamer tag?
I don't know. There was like a bunch of different people doing it.
But one of the gamer tags was hilarious.
Was it Gamer 9999 1999? Man, this shit's a mess.
Kind of hilarious though. Like if you just disconnect from reality, it's funny.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It feels like everyone's in the damn dumps. Am I right or am I right?
Not everyone.
Yeah, because you don't have emotions.
Because I don't have emotions? No. Because I'm an elite member of society.
Right. Man, it's
the elitists are doing well.
I don't think so. I don't think. Yeah, they're not. If you had said that 2 weeks ago, I might have agreed with you. But
now they're just not.
Now they're like, oh fuck, we elected an idiot. We paid for a fucking moron to be in charge who doesn't care about us. We thought he was going to align with us because he wanted to buddy up, but no, we just elected an idiot.
Yeah.
Also, if China does that film ban.
But they already banned most of the films. That was what was crazy to me. They already... No, most blockbusters don't premiere in China.
I think they have...
Are you going to tell me yes? Or are you going to tell me no?
I'm going to tell you no.
Look it up right now. Look it up. They already don't allow most blockbusters. I don't think that does anything. Like, I'm straight up serial. I don't think they let most blockbusters go through.
Block most. No, they just have censored versions.
Nah, bro, I don't even think they get most of them.
Let's see. As of recent, the last United States made film that China banned was in 2020, called Monster Hunter.
Yeah, but they don't do Hollywood blockbuster releases there, though.
No, I'm saying these are the only ones that they banned or unreleased. What are you saying?
I'm telling you that they don't release most of the
You're just lying.
I'm not.
You're fucking lying.
I'm not. No. I'm fairly certain that they don't release most movies there.
You're just wrong.
Source?
The Minecraft movie became the #1 highest grossing movie in China last weekend. The previous 3 years saw Hollywood films rise to the top of the pack for grossing. Godzilla x Kong, Fast and Furious, Jurassic World Dominion. Yeah, this is like... You're saying, I think this thing happens. I'm saying, no, it doesn't.
You forgot to mention the soft government boycotts toying with violating 2012 U.S.-China Memorandum Understanding to induce a period of very limited...
This is in 2012.
China confirms... As through August 2021, altogether, only 13 revenue-sharing U.S. studio titles have been released in China so far in 2021, down from the 22 titles that released in 2019 and 2026.
Source?
This is StateGov.
state gov, as in fucking United States gov.
Yes.
Don't believe.
Hold on.
Flat out don't believe.
Writing source. Done. Save the photos.
China ban American movies.
Copy. Search. Back. Even I back hurts.
Although China restricts American films, one industry expert said the average U.S. film makes about 10% of its gross from the China market. This is from CBS.
Looking at the U.S.-China Institute
on
Economic Security and Review Commission. I
don't trust that.
The .edu from USC.
Still. This is like inside. This is CBS. I just don't agree. Last year, Godzilla x Kong was one of the top highest grossing films in China, making almost as much as it did in the United States. CBS. I don't know. So I'll say I've seen 10% is lower than what I saw people were talking about online.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I still think that'll hurt a lot.
No doubt.
Everything's fucking useless. Nothing's entertaining.
Nothing's entertaining or
entertaining. The only
what's not entertaining? My legs are like crazy.
I don't know. Nothing. Everything
like
is
YouTube
slop.
Doesn't entertain
everything
you anymore?
is slop and boring.
Really?
Yeah.
Everything?
Everything. Except for episode 8 of Daredevil Born Again.
I don't know what that is.
It's a new Daredevil TV show. Episode 8 was by and far miles better than the rest of the whole season.
Everything is bad.
Everything's boring right now.
Everything.
Real shit.
Everything.
Real shit.
Every video you've watched has been boring.
Yes.
Really? For how long? What's your time frame?
I don't know. Everything's boring. Everything's middo. You know what I mean?
Eddie Burback's video?
That was a good video. That was like a few weeks ago.
Well, that's why I asked what your time frame was.
Yeah, I don't know. And it's also, that's a diamond in the rough. Also, calling it a diamond, it's a bit of an overstatement. It's a good video. It's not a diamond.
Toad.
Yeah, it's a sapphire. It's a shiny rock in the rough.
Cubic zirconium.
Sure. Byzantine. It's like, whatever. Everything's fucked.
I don't really think so.
I do.
Why? I don't really think so.
I don't know.
You kidding me? Do you remember 2008 was like golden age?
I wasn't awake.
Music.
I didn't have a brain back
I know,
then.
but think of all the bops that came out 2008
I know,
to 2010.
and I'm not doubting that there may be things coming up. I'm saying right now, shit's boring. Right now, shit's boring. It's
Really?
Final seasons. Everyone's being bogged down by fucking essays and shit. It's like there's nothing going on.
But The Accountant 2 is out.
Okay, you are the only person on the planet who I've met that actually has cared about that movie at all. And I want you
except for the people who gave it an 85% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I guess except for those, but I haven't met those. And I want you to know that I forgot about that movie the instant its trailer stopped playing at the Brave New World screening. Because to me, it just looked like another unremarkable action movie that sure, maybe it does have an 85% and that's surprising, but normally I would guess 60 to 75 at most. Of just like slop, people talking in rooms, fast-paced, quick editing combat. And a guy trying to get his wife back.
His wife?
I think so. I think that's the plot.
No. Different. You're thinking of a different movie.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are. That one's about an FBI agent. That one's called...
Okay, well, this doesn't disprove my point at all.
It just proves that they happened to show these two back to back. But that one was called The Rookie. No,
it was called the fucking... I don't know.
It
was called The Rookie.
No,
it was called The Rookie.
No.
It was with Rami Malek or whatever.
Yeah, it is. But that's not
the Amateur. That's what
Amateur.
it's called. It's all the fucking same. That's also, when you were saying The Accountant is out, I was confusing it with The Amateur. It was the Letterboxd review of The Amateur. Before this, Javi's like, holy shit, is the accountant out yet? And I was like, I think so. And Javi's like, no way. He checks it out and he finds out it is. It was because I saw a letterbox review of The Amateur and I thought it was The Accountant. They're all the same. They're all
but The
so
Accountant
similar.
is a good series.
Maybe.
Or maybe not a good
know.
series, but it was a good movie. Because there's no...
That's possible. But also like...
Have you seen the original?
No.
Watch it. Then you'll think it's good. It's about a guy with autism.
And so that's appealing to me.
And he beats the shit out of people.
Okay, maybe that's great. I don't know.
Watch it. You should watch it. Get back to me. Come on.
Everything is...
When you're up there in your little hole.
I'm never up there.
Really?
Real.
Why?
It's bad for sleep.
Claustrophobic?
No. It's bad for sleep.
What's bad for sleep?
Sleep hygiene. Cockball torture insomnia. CBTI. Cognitive behavioral therapy. Insomnia. For fighting insomnia, part of that is sleep hygiene. Sleep hygiene is basic sleep things you do to try to improve the way you sleep, such as having a nightly routine, going to bed at the same time, never using your phone in bed.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's how I just fall asleep though.
And then if you're in bed, like only being in bed when you're tired, not eating in bed, none of that shit. Only being in bed when you're going to sleep.
But do I have bad sleep hygiene if I fall asleep on a dime?
No. Well,
Like,
you don't have good sleep hygiene, but you can sleep fine.
Yeah.
But you're talking to the guy who had chronic insomnia for like a year and a half.
Yeah.
So like I don't fucking I'll get lazy with it. Like I may go on for like 5-10 minutes on my phone right before going to sleep, and then when I wake up I might be on it for a bit longer. But like
Wait, so like even when you wake up you're not on it? You get out of there?
No, when I wake, you're supposed to get out of there. When what I do though is I'll be on my phone for like 30 minutes or something as I'm still coming to.
Dang, that's how much time you spend on your phone before class?
Yeah, but I wake up early.
What time do you wake up?
I normally wake up like an hour and a half before class starts.
What time is that usually? You have an 8 a.m. though, so that means like sometimes you're up at like 6:30.
Yep. But it's a very slow, like the first 30 minutes it's not like I'm jumping out of bed. It's like I'm a very groggy wake up for the first 30 minutes.
Do you do this? Whenever I don't have Lyft, will wake up and be like, yeah, I got to get up at 7. Or I got to get up at like 6:30. I get up.
Yeah.
And then it's fucking 10.
Yeah.
I don't know how time spawns like that.
I mean, I plan for that.
But I swear I have alarms. And I know I'm deaf, so that plays against my hand.
True. I mean, so that's a thing with sleep hygiene stuff as well. If you really wanted to fix that.
What would I do?
You force yourself to get out of bed so that you're tired, but then as you do it repeatedly, your body will learn, okay, I only stay in bed whenever I need sleep. So if I am in bed and like asleep, then like that's good and I will stay asleep.
Dude, my bed is like a death trap. Like yesterday, I was like, I think I'll study some. I got home at like 8:30. Like, I think I'll study some. Let me just sit here on this bed for a little bit. Out like a light.
Don't do that, dude. Don't do that, dude. That's why even when I was in the dorms, I never fucked with the bed. I was never in the bed during the day.
Damn.
Never.
I would be in that bed all the time.
Yeah. Which is crazy because you have such a big apartment, dorm.
So nice.
Place.
Cuddly and warm in there though.
Yeah, no. Fuck that ish.
Blanket in there.
Fuck that ish. If I'm warm and cuddly, it is here on the couch.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Dead ass. Theory of the zone. I've been talking about this.
I know, but I think that's neurotic.
It's not. It's actually proven psychology.
I know it is, but I still think it's neurotic. Leo.
Like it might be overly structured in life. Leo? What? Did Charlie say something?
Is that Charlie?
Yeah. Did he say something?
He said,
"I want to do some shit soon." I'm going to send a photo of you. Look.
You know, we still have never met because this pussy forgot to come down that one day.
Yeah, well, so that's the thing is because I think Luke is supposed to be here
I'm here all summer. So.
Yeah, you're here all summer. I think Lou's going to be here in the summer. I think Charlie may be in DC for some of the summer.
Charlie?
Yes. They're both politics nerds.
Really?
Charlie's become a full-blown socialist, which is sick. Good for him.
My forearms look jacked in this photo.
Yeah.
My hair looks terrible.
You're the only not declared socialist out of the Dougie gang now. Well,
Does
actually,
it piss you guys off that I'm going into like straight up quantitative finance?
no. Not really. I think I was gonna have like a quandary of faith if you actually went to BlackRock though.
What does that mean?
Like if you went to fucking BlackRock, I don't know. I realized that like I was gonna need like to process it mentally as like, okay, like to what do I like fight you about it and stuff, like to what amount? Because like, is this ethical? Blah 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 blah.
Nothing's ethical.
Yeah, there is no ethical consumption under capitalism, but like working within some systems is worse than others. Working with BlackRock is definitely worse than like, I don't know. There's few ethical companies out there. You and your damn phone.
I'm talking to him.
Who, Charles?
Yeah.
Damn, your forearm does look fucking cracked. That's crazy.
Thanks.
Got the vein in it too.
I know. I'm lean as shit.
You as
How
a
much do you think I am right now? How much do you think I weigh right now?
I don't know. You're always surprisingly skinny.
Take a stab at it.
$160. What?
152.
Yeah, that's
Isn't
crazy.
that crazy?
Yeah.
Crazy.
You have an oddly slim build.
But I don't look it though.
Exactly. That's why it's odd.
Maybe my bones are hollow.
Maybe I've got extra marrow in there.
Lots of cavities.
Yeah.
Actually, it's just my lack of brain matter.
Dude, I found out that I'm going to need to turn that Mouse Bites outline into a full script. Yeah.
No shot. Really? That's your final?
Mm-hmm. It's either,
Wait, but I'm excited. That was a good script though.
yeah, it'll be fun.
Can you do a reading, a dramatic reading for your YouTube channel?
I want to.
And then like, you know how the Mouse Bites video is where it's just like slideshow pictures?
Yeah.
Just do that.
I can't do that for a full video.
Why?
It'd perform horribly.
Why?
What do you mean why?
On Jake Stalvey Live, everything performs terribly anyways.
Nah, sometimes shit hits.
Yeah, but that would be fine.
No, if I
Just
do it,
name it an evolution on Mouse Bites.
no.
Dr. House special.
If I do it, it needs to be me starting off with like, I saw a video online. Blah, blah. Actually, no, I don't. But
No,
it can.
That's more cringe.
It would be more cringe. But I think
Stop posting cringe.
I would need to reenact it.
Interesting.
Did he respond? No, but I'm also not like a massive socialist. I'm more of a democratic socialist like Denmark. But I think you do you, man. Go make your bread. I don't know. I'm using Jake Stalvey Live as a fucking whatever I find entertaining channel.
Exactly. That's why you should do it.
No, but
It would be really funny,
I'm
it'd be
telling
really
you,
funny,
I
it'd be really funny, it'd be really
wouldn't
funny.
find a 50-minute slideshow entertaining.
It does not have to be 50 minutes.
That's how long a script would be.
Really?
It's as long as
I
the
wouldn't
show.
watch it either.
Exactly. Exactly.
I thought it was going to be like 10 minutes.
No. It's like the whole episode.
No.
And so I'm down to do like a reenactment of
Can we
it.
do a dramatic leading here then? Can we play different characters?
Yeah, either that or like other, if we could get other people as
terribly
well.
anyways.
What, the podcast? Yeah. Minecraft movie one did better, but yeah, fuck, not feeling hot. I mean, to be fair, I've also been farting out thumbnails.
Washer 4, by the way, guys, remember that for me. Oh, that's his fucking laundry. Did our other one do better?
The Minecraft movie one.
No
yeah.
way, it did more than 6 views.
6 or 6D?
6.
Both.
No.
It's at like 70 something.
No, it didn't.
It did.
No, it didn't.
It did.
What is the name of our podcast? Damn, one of ours got 13 views,
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
Damn.
Okay, but that's a dog ass thumbnail. Look at that thumbnail and tell me that isn't utter
New
dog
app
shit.
4.
Yeah, there was nothing to go off of that episode. That was the episode where we read the House Bites like outline and I talk about the voicemail app. What can I make into a thumbnail out of those two topics? And like I could have done a better one with the voicemail app thumbnail, but like there was nothing to go off of.
I look like this?
What do you mean?
I look like this?
What? For which one?
I look like a Hollister ad.
What are you talking about?
Oh,
I
wait,
don't
what
have
the
your
hell?
eyes, so I can't. I don't know if you know this.
You videoed me doing my homework?
Yeah, at
party?
at the party. Yeah.
It was due at midnight.
Yeah, and the girl next to you pointed out because I don't think she knew me, and she was like low key weirded out by me, and so she like pointed at me to try to say like he's recording you. By the way, I think you saw it. I maybe cut off the video right before then.
That's funny.
Yeah, because
I look like a Hollister ad.
What are you talking about?
Just me as a person.
I can't. Okay, Javi, you have eyes that go to your brain and your brain alone. So
No, I mean like
I'm
just
6
my
feet over
general
here.
outfit.
What? Oh,
Just like-
yeah, the framing was a little whack. How it's like just like it's so cramped in on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, that was because we were recording it and you're like, oh, start the cameras. I need to eat these chicken nuggets on the camera. You're so impatient with it. Petulant.
Your
little
cameras are
cunt.
really good quality. This is kind of off-putting. Like I can read the pimples on my forehead.
That's great. Love that. Yeah, man. I try to shoot my shit good if I can.
What?
Huh?
I just gave our 71 views.
Great. It's more than 71.
It's just 71.
No, it's different because you only see the fuck ass. Yes, you see the fuck ass.
What does that mean?
Because you see the publicly viewable one, which gets like updated every fucking like 6 hours or some shit. Or whenever there's like huge movements. So in reality, it's only going to be like 75, but like, yeah, 74. Great. You're fucking destroying all my props.
No, they're alive. Nothing got hurt. Where did you get this cardboard?
Remember the pillow I got?
You got a pillow?
I got a pillow. As part of the last Jake Knight show.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Which I don't think you watched.
I
but,
did
like,
watch that.
You don't have any. You thought it was odd. I know. I know when you don't like a video because when you do like a video, you'll be like, dude, really funny video. Dude, that shit was funny. And I know for this one, you must have just been like,
It was one of the videos of all time.
yeah, no, I know. I made it to be weird. I made it not intending it.
What off-put me the most was your laugh track was just you.
Yeah.
That was off-putting.
Yeah, no. It was, I tried to mimic, like popular laugh tracks, but then I realized that like, I don't know how to laugh in more than one way. Like, oh, when I was talking to Berg, just,
Yeah, that one was crazy.
yeah, I was red in the face after it. What the fuck?
I don't know why you didn't just use a regular ass laugh track.
No, because I wanted it to be more of like insular in a way.
Well, certainly insular.
Yeah, I mean, like it was also like an imitation to a lot of it's an imitation to like Bo Burnham, right? Like what
Did it?
activity? Hell yeah! A lot of it's an imitation of like Inside and Bo Burnham and shit. And so
you see
like
my stats.
yeah, man, that's sick. I'm so proud of you for hitting 2,000 bread circles today.
2,034 calories, 288 minutes of exercise,
That's
12
so
hours of standing.
My
ass.
what? Okay.
How do you sit on this thing all day?
I don't. Or I don't know. I do. I don't know.
Like right now, my butt hurts.
Is the cushion flumping too forward for you?
The plastic is hard.
Well, yeah.
It's just a little bit of foam.
Yeah.
But I have a hard plastic chair and I can sit in it fine.
I've built
it's Herman Miller.
Butt calluses. You got a Herman Miller?
All of Harvard's chairs are Herman Miller.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
You got a whole ass Herman Miller?
We have 3 of them.
Lucky ass fucks. What the hell was I talking about? I don't remember. Oh, I got a pillow. And there was just the pillow box sitting in there. And you must have, for like 2 weeks in a row, been like, oh, you didn't fucking clean out your recycling.
I probably did.
You probably did. And then I was like, I wanted to make some of these prop instruments.
Right.
And originally I was going to try to buy like kids versions of them. But I was like,
Those are really expensive. All kids' toys are really expensive now because they have to not have lead in them.
Yeah, it's like I could have gotten a ukulele for like $10 and then like a pack of the rest for like 30 more. But I was like, I don't want to go to Target because they're like woke. And
because they're woke?
No, because they're fucking super conservative. That's why I don't want to go. Yeah. And all this shit. And how there's like low key boycotts in them. And it's like, if I can avoid it, then I will. And so, like, that's how I've been with a lot of boycott shit recently. It's like, I'm not keeping up to date with all the fucking BDS and whoever's killing DEI and whatever. But, like, if I know that you're fucked and, like, I can avoid using your product, then I will. So, like, I didn't go to Target.
And that's why I'm a BlackRock and...
But so I was like, all right, well, then I want to make these instruments somehow and I can make them out of cardboard. That's like...
dudes use recycle, dude.
Yeah, there's also...
There's a hat.
There's a hat. Yeah, I made the hat. What? The saxophone?
It's really bad.
What? Oh, yeah, the saxophone. I think saxophone was one of the first ones I made. Saxophone. Yeah.
I like that it's extra girthy right here.
What? Well, I don't know.
Is it widened for your pleasure?
It's just a saxophone, man. There's a saxophone, there's a little guitar, there's a little keyboard type shit, there's a guitar. My therapist would like I guess she actually thought it was a real guitar. Like she didn't
one?
The one I made. No, not the plastic one. It's the one
way she thought this.
Yeah, it was just in the background here. And it like in the background out of
zoom
focus.
Blur on?
Yeah, out of focus and stuff. It's like tried not to crinkle it as much as you can but like just she said that like she thought it was like real and I was like no, out of cardboard.
Did you just do this?
What? No, I totally guessed for it. Yeah, it's like
why do all your instruments have weird girth?
The only one that I pulled up an image for was the trumpet, and then like
the trumpet looks good though.
Thanks.
I think
the trumpet and the flute, wherever
There's
the
flute,
it's somewhere here. It's so small, I might have lost it already. Yeah,
I don't see a flute.
I don't know. It's probably buried in all this shit.
The trumpet is good.
I was also gonna. I don't. I still.
But this, you're like spit key.
What?
That's what this little thing is supposed to be. Is
angle
terrible.
it so the camera can see.
The spit key is bad.
Well, yeah,
but otherwise, Louis Armstrong
and whoever Washington.
Washington.
I forgot the Washington. Yeah. I was also gonna like with like a stray little like stick of cardboard. I was gonna turn the guitar around and pretend it was a violin. Play on that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, with a little piece of cardboard. Yeah.
What is the bit?
It's to do a musical number.
Oh, right. You told me this.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't shot that at all. That one.
Are you a Dunkin' guy? Are you drinking coffee?
No, it's a hot chocolate.
Oh.
They make the best hot chocolate in the game.
Really?
Yep.
Have you tried Tate's? No, right?
I can't say with certainty that I have, but
you don't want to give it a try?
Would bet you $10 that Dunkin' is still better.
Okay.
Dunkin' clears. Okay, you have just fucked with the bed, so of course it's going to be uncomfortable. You're not even sitting on.
I'm trying to make it more comfortable.
So by fucking it up and just sitting on the hard plastic,
because it was fixed before and it was bad. Like literally, my butthole hurts. Not my butthole, but like the area around my butt.
That's crazy. It's just a cushion. You must have just gotten so tightened up. Even when I was recording today, I was like, I put on a voice for one bit, and it was like, I found myself just like it naturally while doing it, just like the way that you make fun of me for being all dangly. I was just like so muscular, tightened up, like while doing it, like increasing. Yeah, like I was like doing this, like the more and more, like, what did I say? Like, I don't know. I'm just feeling really raw. And just like constantly tightening up. Goofy shit.
Shout out to the Jews.
Shout out to the Jews. Except the ones that are pro-Israel.
I didn't say that.
I'm sorry. We don't fuck with y'all.
I didn't say
It's
that.
not because you're Jewish. It's because you're pro-Israel.
I didn't say anything.
It's y'all's fault that the Star of David's getting co-opted.
What does co-opted mean?
It's like when another movement or group takes over the meaning of something. So like the way that slurs have been kind of like co-opted over time so that things like the N-word are used by black people, or the inverse. Is that co-opting? I think that's co-opting. But the inverse of how like Nazis took Pepe in like 2016 and then how he then got taken back.
Shout out to the Nazis taking Pepe.
This man on Phone World. Dude, I found out I had a whole... I thought a lot of my finals and shit were due this upcoming weekend.
I know. I saw this on Instagram. I'm disappointed in you.
Yeah, I found out they're due like the weekend after or the Wednesday after. And I'm like, who? Because I was going to have to crunch so much today. I was trying to do recording shit and farting out essays. No, I got time to chill.
Shout out to Life Vest.
What, like the things...
Keeping it afloat.
That's good. That's a good... Did you come up with that?
Yeah, I did.
That's good.
Thanks. I think we should end it there.
Yeah? All right.
My butt hurts so bad.
I don't know how you fucked the chair so badly.
Hurt.
Okay, great.
I'm gonna go to PT tomorrow.
Great.
Because my ass is gonna have a fucking line. A mark.
Happy for you.
This chair is bad.
You're a hater.
Haterade.